everyone, this is King Thunderbolt, making a video today about the Pro League. I've had a lot of people ask, well, what exactly is the Pro League? How do I do it? What's it about? So I'm here to tell you, make a short video about what the Pro League is, how to play it, the different things about it. This little button over here on the left, the silver button with the golden lion head. You click on that, that leads you to the Pro League. It tells you right now that the current event, there's one going on right now. One happens every week. It lasts for about 3 or 4 days. This one still has a day and 13 hours to go. It's already about half over. It's called the Beard Cup. Well, what is the Beard Cup? It doesn't really tell you anywhere in here what it is. And the whole, the whole idea behind the Pro League was that people wanted a game to be able to play where you could have a level 130, a maxed out level player, can play the same troops and spells as somebody, say, a level 30. And they should, in theory, have the same ability to be able to pass these levels and make it to the top. The idea is to earn prizes when you play the Pro League. There's all kinds of things you can get from playing it. Like, for instance, if you place on the leaderboard, sorry, I'm fighting a cold right now. Or if you place on the leaderboard, like first place through 5th place, will get 15,000 pro crystals and 10 pro chests. Okay, from 6 down, you get 8,000 pro crystals and 5 pro chests. You can go down, you know, and you can go all the way down to whatever. Even if you just play it just a little bit, you get something for playing it. Depending on how many little lion heads you get, which is, I guess, the equivalent of a skull in the war. Even if you get 0, you get 1 pro chest and you get 50 crystals. Now, what do you do with those? Okay, you go back to this screen. Sorry, the Pro Shop. Pro Crystals. I don't play every time it comes around. I play when I feel I can actually do something and win. So I have 21,000 so far I've accumulated that I haven't spent it on. Our team here, the Cause, we're trying to go for series. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to save up and buy enough of those so we can get a Pro Beast. Backup is Phoebe. But right now they keep changing the stats. You know, nerfing the stats or boosting the stats. And, you know, who knows what's going to be better by the time we finally get one. So we're aiming for series, but if we get a Phoebe too, I'm not going to complain. Anyway, these are the different things you can buy with your crystals. The different sets have different things, like the Ares set. If you look at it, Blizzard is one of the powers you get for it. That's Sonic Blast. Okay, well. Anyway, you go through these, and I'm not going to go through every single one of them. Some of it is just the look, some of it is the function of what boost you get from it. But each one of these is going to cost so much crystals. So, like, say you wanted the Ares gloves, 5,100 pro crystals right here. And when you get that, that would give you ice damage plus blade storm. It would strengthen your blade storm, and it would give you 340 in damage. Which, what I've discovered so far, that's been my max, because 130 is the top level. I'm not a level 130 player, mind you, but this is Pro League, and they give out very good rewards. At the very least, let me show you something really quick. What happens if you have, you know, any of these things? Say you want to have any of these Pro League items in your inventory. What you do is you go to your inventory, and like right now I only have 1 left. I burned a couple of them because I've gotten other items that were better. But I have actually I have 2 right now. One I'm using, one I'm not. But if I was to burn this, it would cost me 2 million gold to send it to the blacksmith to melt it down. But I would get 100 and something crystals out of it. Or not crystals, pearls. Whereas in melting down just a regular, like an Uber item, would only give me, say, 50 or 60. So if you're looking for, if you play this and just want to have fun and get a lot of pearls, that's one way to do it. You could just melt down whatever you don't need, and you'll get a ton of pearls out of these items. But they also help. Look at this firestorm, 7,900, 7,900. That's on top of whatever stats you have. So I'm going to show you exactly how that works. Oh, I already got that. I'm sorry. Back up here. Too far ahead. Now, I have all this garbage in my inventory. Now, the reason I have all these different things is because you have different sets. Say you want to have one for your skull set. Say when you do your fighting in the wars, you would have something that has skull perks on it. Like this here. That's in one of my slots. Some things I have that I have bread perks, which cuts the number of bread you need to get in a fight. So if I'm doing, say, ninjas, I like using my bread perks because then I could do more before I have to refill, wait to have my farms refilled. So here is this. I got the Zelos belt. And I'm trying to find where it is. So forgive me here. Okay. I got my Zelos belt activated on this one. And that's going to be under attack. And it's going to show I have Blizzard of 19579. Okay. Now I'm going to change this. I'm going to move to the Omega belt. That's Firestorm. I'm going to go to Firestorm. Sometimes I have Firestorm activated. I don't right now. I have 15,000. I took off my Sonic Blast, so it changes what you have anyway. Sorry about that. I'll go back to the one I want. That's the one I use. Anyway, Pro League. How do you know what the Pro League is? I showed you the Beard Cup, but what does it have? What do you use? What troops do you use if you're supposed to be on par? If you use troops like I do that have, I like to play, just bust them up, kind of ram through things. I don't, I don't play with the heal and the toxic and all that stuff very often. This is a good way to learn how to use that. So you might find, hey, you know what? I kind of like that. Maybe I should start gearing my offense toward that. What you do is you go right here. Go to your tab. Sorry. You go to Forum. Visit Forum. Now that will bring you up to what I call the Flare message board. Flare's the company that owns Royal Revolt. They created it. You go to official news, the very top one here, and you scroll down to official announcements, very top one, and you look for the Pro League, whatever it is. This one started December 21st. It's been going for 2 days, and it tells you right here, the Beard Cup. And in the Beard Cup, it starts December 21st. It has the boosted Viking and the boosted Monk. This gives you the stats of what they are. It has no bearing on what your actual offense and defense stats are, what your troops are. This is like you're going over someone else's house and cooking dinner with their food, so to speak. It has nothing to do with your castle, your troops. It does not use your food from your farms. This is a completely standalone part of the game. So you use what they have, and this is going to be, it shows you here you have the Mad Monk, you have the Demolisher, and then you have werewolves, the unboosted werewolves. You also have 9, what is that? I can't tell what that is. It looks like a Froster maybe, as your troops, your instant troops. Once you use all 9 of those, you don't get any more back, though. You have to do the whole map, the whole part of the board with those 9. Now, it gives you Sonic Blast and Blizzard as your spells. I usually use both of those, so this actually sounds very interesting to me. I think I might play this one just to give me something to do. Now, here are the stats: your leadership, your health, and your fighting. If you click on that, it doesn't do anything. Sorry. Silly me. Anyway, it does bring it a little closer so you can see it a little better. But now, notice these 3 here. Your 3 offensive troops: Monk, Werewolf, and Viking. All 3 of them are very high morale cost. So keep that in mind when you go to play this this league. Is that this one, you're not going to be able to spawn a ton of them. So you have to kind of be careful with what you do. Make sure that as you play it, you don't I don't know, overextend yourself, I guess. So here we go. You know what it consists of, and if you find out that it uses a bunch of things you don't like and you don't want to try it, you don't want to waste it, then don't. There's no sense in going through and wasting it. The only drawback is when you leave the game to go to the message board, it times you out. So anyway, go back here, go back to the Pro League, and I can open that. Now, this just takes you back to the Pro Shop, which you don't need to worry about that. This tells you how many tickets you have. Now, I have 2 tickets, which it showed there a second ago. I can buy tickets, but I don't need to. I don't need to buy tickets because I have 2 right here. So if I just click on Participate, that starts it. Before I get there, though, I just want to show you. I just showed you the Pro Shop, what that entails. This is your Pro tickets. This is the screen I was just on a second ago. It shows I have 2. And I get them through the free ticket. Once a month, you get a free ticket. I get about 6 days, and I'll get another one. What you do is you click on that free ticket so that you collect it. And if you go to that the message board there, the forum, and you say, hey, that looks like one that I want to try, you just use your Pro ticket. You don't have to spend gems. A lot of people do. You don't have to. It's up to you if you want to, but that's like I said, that's up to you. Now, our alliance, we have kind of participation. It's kind of hit or miss. You have to have a minimum on the alliance tower to be able to play. I think they just bumped it up at the 8 on the last upgrade they did. So we only have 2 people that are not able to play in the Pro League yet. Once you upgrade your throne room, I think it's to level 8, you will be able to play in this Pro League. Until then, just keep working on strengthening your player, participating in the events and stuff as a team. And, we'll help you out the best we can, and we look forward to you joining us in the Pro League when you do. And when I say joining us in the Pro League, it's all pretty much one player does it themselves kind of a thing. And then, in this case, like we have the 2 players that are playing right now, you have a cumulative score. So we have Nagai Antoine and King Vinny are the only 2 playing right now, and they've gotten this score so far. If we get up to 10,000, we will get this right here. We will get the Unholy Paladin unlocked as a Pro boost. Now, that just like the War boost and the Conquest boost, they do expire. But you can keep them going. It just costs a lot of money to do. So, if you get it, great. If you get more than 10,000, it goes to level 2, and you just start over and you keep going until you get a level 2. Say the whole team participated in Pro League, which, some of the level 80 teams, we're not a level 80 team yet, but the level 80 teams of all 100 level 130 players. They play the Pro League. A lot of people spend a lot of gems. You will get, level 4, level 5. It's up to you how you want to play. But as a team, we're not quite there yet. So, we do what we can. We're not forcing anybody to play this. I'm just kind of describing this and showing you what it involves and what it entails. And I hope that explains it enough that if you want to play it, I'm going to show you how to play it now. If you do not want to play it, you don't have to watch the rest of this video. But I'm going to show you real quick on what it looks like once you get inside. So I'm going to go to participate because I have two, but I only use one. I participate. And it brings me to the Pro League. This is the Pro League. You start here, and I'm going to use my finger on my touch screen instead of my mouse. You just follow the trail of these gold coins. Each one of these is a new map. A new base, I guess, to beat. It's all Pro League. It's not supposedly based on anything but their algorithms or whatever. You follow this, and the very last one is right up here in front of the gate, which you can't see because the banner's in the way. But that's your very last one. Challenge 12. So there's 12 castles to get through, and you have 35 minutes to complete all of these. Now, mind you, some of these are easy. The first few of them you'll probably be able to get through like a hot knife through butter. Once you get to the end ones, you'll be lucky to finish with just a few hundred of these little lion skulls. Now, if you do not finish it, say I play this one and I don't finish it 100%, I can still go to the next one and play it. I don't have to stay there until I get 100%. I can move to the next one, and I can play that. Say I only get like 1, well, I got 1. As long as I get more than 0, I can keep moving along. I can get all the way to the very end, but I can't win unless I actually get 100% everything. Now, I've never been able to do that. I haven't seen anybody that can in our team. Like I said, we're kind of a developing league. We've been around for a while, but we all help each other, and this is my way of kind of trying to help do that. So nothing on the map means anything here other than these little coins that you go onto, and it'll automatically move you once you play. So there's 1 day, 13 hours left in this Pro League. 35 minutes it takes for me to get through this. If I don't do it in 35 minutes, it just goes with whatever I have. If I don't finish it, I don't finish it. If I do, yay! But anyway, click on that. It tells you where we're at as a team. Click on this. It gives you the current leaderboard. Which you see I'm 13,442 now, because I don't have any. And that goes back to your the shop, Pro Shop. So, sorry. I'm going to click on this. I can win 156 crystals, and I can win a total of 100 of the lion skulls with this. So I clicked on that, and I'm going to click on that. Now use a touch screen to play, so if you hear a little thumping, I apologize. But this is the exact same thing it showed earlier with the stats for your player. Oh, right here. There we go. Tells you the scream, speed boost, your gold, all this stuff right here. Blizzard seems to be the good thing. Let's see how it works. So, I'm going to play. I'm going to show you how to do this. Attack. Attack! And I always try to keep my fingers moving for anybody who, is kind of watching the screen. I always try to keep my fingers moving. Of course, with the high morale costs, can't move them too fast or it's going to end up, you're not going to be able to get any troops behind you. You get the screen from time to time in the top left corner. That helps out. These are not your own players you're trying to hit. You'll find sometimes you get troops on these pro leagues that may help you or they may not help you. Some people like playing the Frosters, some people don't. For instance, I had one I played a while back that had Frosters as one of the troops. I just never hit the button. It never was one that I thought was going to be very helpful. So I used the other ones, and they worked for me. Now, you know, it doesn't work like that for everybody. Everybody has their own way of playing, their own style and everything, and what works for them might not work for somebody else. So these pro leagues are actually kind of fun when you play them because you get to learn a different style of play with different troops and different gear that you might not have either available to you on your own, or you may have never considered it. So here we are, we're at the end. Don't forget to hit the screen, and that helps bring your players to attack faster. So now that I've completed the first one, 100%, 156 crystals, 100 lion skulls. And what it does, it automatically moves you to the map to the next one. Now, you'll notice I only have 33 minutes and 11 seconds to finish all 12 of these. So it's best that if you get hung up on one and you can't seem to get past it, if you've got more than one skull or one crystal or whatever it is that makes you go farther, if you've already scored something on it, go to the next one. Don't sit there and waste all your time on that, because then you won't get a chance to try the other ones. Now, as you go on, it gets harder and harder and harder. My average is about 5 of these that I can pass 100%, and then after that I kind of fail miserably. But that's me. You know, not everybody plays like me, and I really hope that this can help you out. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to show you what this one's like. And you use the same group over here as always. It's just the map changes. Your castle that you fight changes. So you kind of get a feel for what it's like now and what it's about. If I was to end this right now, let me go back. I'm just going to show you where I'm at right now. I'm way down here on the leaderboard. I've contributed a little bit to the total for the team, which is nice. But this is the boost they're working on now, is the Unholy Paladin. Go to the other one. Where's it at? Get out of there. I went too far. Sorry. Pro leaderboard, that's what I'm looking for. I went from 13,000 on the leaderboard to 1,500 just by playing one level. I got a long way to go to work my way up, but if I stop this right now, where I'm at, I would get 350 pro crystals and 1 pro chest. And what that does, it shows right here how many lion skulls I have. Each one's a new level. So as you move up, as you get more, so I got 2,000. 2,000 would give me something way up here. Oh, it would give me the maximum. 10 chests and 15,000 crystals. Not that I'm ever going to be able to use all those, but with what I have now, the extra, was that 100? Extra 350. My pro crystals 21,716. I am now able to get a Phoebe, which I think I can get a Phoebe before, but I'm still away from my series that I want to get. That's the way it works. As you go on, as you collect more, you'll be able to do more with it. The more you play, the more you'll be able to buy. Like I said, sometimes people buy this stuff to melt it down, to get pearls. Sometimes people use it because it's awesome gear, especially if you're a lower level player. It really does help you out. So good luck. I hope everybody, I hope you learned something from this. And Merry Christmas. Have a good day.